Let me tell you something real. In a world where everyone talks about independence, self-love, and my life, my rules, there is one truth people often forget. The person you marry is not just your partner. They become the closest guardian you will ever have after your parents. And if you understand this one truth, your entire life becomes easier. Marriage is not a business deal. You didn't marry someone for money, for status, or for show. You married because you saw a future with a person who could stand beside you, not behind you, not ahead of you, beside you. But somewhere, relationships today are losing their softness. People argue over your money, your responsibility, my responsibility, your mistake, my mistake. And that's where the cracks begin. Let me say something that many people never talk about anymore. After your parents, the closest guardian in your life is your husband. Not because you're weak, not because you can't survive alone, but because marriage naturally creates a person who cares about you deeply. Someone who absorbs your stress, your pain, your struggles. Someone who stands by you when the world doesn't. A loving husband doesn't just ask what's wrong. He says, give it to me. I'll carry it with you. You know what makes a woman's life truly peaceful? Communication. Just telling your partner what you need. If something goes wrong, baby, this happened today. If you need something, honey, I want this. And suddenly, a heavy mind becomes light. A long day becomes bearable. Because you're not holding everything alone. Women don't have to carry every responsibility. When you have a husband who listens, who protects, who cares, your life becomes softer, calmer, easier. Let's be honest. Men rarely talk about their struggles. They don't cry easily. They don't complain loudly. But they carry stress, pressure, expectations, and responsibility on their shoulders every single day. Not for themselves, but for their family. A man almost never lives for his own life. He lives for his wife, his home, his future. And still, he is expected to be strong, stable, reliable every single day, even when he's breaking inside. One of the biggest mistakes modern couples make is dividing everything. This is my money. This is your money. This is my part. This is your part. Love doesn't work like that. Marriage doesn't survive like that. When you share, your money becomes ours. Your responsibilities become ours. Your dreams become ours. And when a husband feels trusted, he becomes even more responsible, more caring, more protective. Most men don't waste money anyway. Let's be real. It's usually the woman who manages the home, the expenses, the savings, the flow of money. She makes every dollar stretch. She keeps everything running. So why fight over who earned it? Why create distance over something that should bind you together? If you respect your husband, if you treat him with care, with softness, with understanding, he will give you the world without hesitation. A man becomes emotionally alive when he feels respected by his woman, because to him, respect is love. And no matter how modern the world becomes, respect will always be the foundation of a happy marriage. No matter what life throws at you, a good husband is not just a partner, he's a blessing, a protector, a friend, a safe place, a home. Honor him, value him, understand him, and you'll feel happiness from the inside, the kind that money can't buy and no one else can give. So tell me, what do you think about my perspective? Share this video with someone who needs to hear this today. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's so much more we're going to talk about.